Hello, everybody. Good buddy Kyo here. I'm already at the point where I want to swear, and I'm with a lot of people. Let's go from you over there. Hello.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Mage.
I'm Kat. I'm Bumble.
I'm Dig.
I'm Lantra.
And we have someone in a computer.
Like in a computer. Like they're in the computer.
Introduce
a computer.
Oh my god! It's happened.
Yes, introduce yourself, computer.
Did you say computer on my screen?
Yes!
You wanna turn up her volume?
I turned this one up all the way, but...
Well, she's Katie.
Oh.
Katie, the computer.
Probably cut out.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Are you
probably.
there?
I am?
Holla.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Cool.
Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Okay, so we are in here to play D&D because we're nerds. We're young adults. We can't tell us what to do. If we want to play D&D, we sure can. And I used to run a D&D server, but then 4chan happened. I'm not even lying. 4chan fucking took it down with gore and smut.
Damn.
I know, right? Anyway, so I've decided to convert that into an actual fucking campaign. So some people might actually know the campaign beginning I'm doing, but I never actually fleshed out the entire campaign except just part 1. So I'm gonna just flesh it out with you guys. So we're gonna figure out everyone's character when we get to the beginning part. So you guys fucking excited?
Oh yeah.
Hell
yeah.
Let's do
Oh
this.
boy.
Oh boy.
Whoop.
So let's get started. Alright, so.
Not when you flip $10.
You're so. Mage is so ready. She's just leaning forward, hands rubbing together.
Like a lollipop in my mouth.
Yes.
The wizard percent is like $50. Jesus,
That's the most ready I've ever seen.
Anyway, so, through all of your adventures, there's this postman, and he comes up to you being like, hey, I got mail for you. And even if you, like, don't even have a house, he just still finds you, and he's like, hey, are you such and such? You're like, yes. And he's like, yeah, I have some mail.
That's spooky.
Yes, it's very spooky. And you open it up. It's an invitation being like, salutations, this is your best friend Randall. I've heard that you've been coming to town lately, so I've arranged a big party in your honor. Please come to the such and such tavern. That's what it's called, it's the such and such tavern. And for a grand feast in your honor, just tell them that Randall sent you and they'll take care of everything else. Hope to see you there. Randall, your best friend. So we arrive at this inn. It's like a 2-story inn. It's really nicely made. Like, you go inside, everything is decked out in, like, not reeds, but, like, I'm thinking of, like, Christmas decorations of, like...
Like tinsel?
Yeah, kind of like tinsel and, like, pine needles
Bows,
and stuff.
like pine bows.
Like, wreaths.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
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 Like that and, like, that. And there's, like... golden poinsettias on the table. There's candelabras. It's like really fancy. It's like if you go to a fancy restaurant for Christmas dinner. It's kind of decked up like that.
Okay.
So lot of you.
Counting, yes.
6.
7?
Wait,
No,
no,
yeah, there's
seven.
7 with the
Oh,
bird.
right, 7 with the computer.
Yeah,
7 with the bird. Poor
yeah, with the bird.
With the bird.
With the bird. So you all arrive there. The hostess, like, you don't really see much. There's some employees like coming around, but they're kind of in the back, and you kind of see a hand go for the door, being like, "Right there, love. Just make yourself comfortable." So you're all at your own devices. Go.
Well, I guess I'll use this as a chance to introduce my character.
Carrier.
Carrier pigeon.
Carries your soul.
Carrier pigeon.
Yes, my character, a high elf bard named Qualius Talathir.
That's a mouthful.
It sure is. But, yeah, so Qualius, being an artist, obviously took up an offer of free food. Not gonna turn that down. And he shows up, and first thing he notices is he sees Dave is there. And is like, man, you're here too?
Alright, so this is Dave. That's all. It's just Dave. Dave the dragon, if you really want to be specific. So Dave is there, and he really doesn't know how he got there, because the postman found him in the woods. It was very awkward. Literally very awkward, because he
With
was...
his pants down.
With his pants down. Because he was literally, like, in the woods, doing his business. You know what I mean? Very awkward. Let's all go into that. So... he gets to the party. He's very like, I still don't know who Randall is, but I have to be there because it is polite of me because I received this party invitation. So then he sees Qualius. He's like, oh my gosh, Qualius, you are here. You're not going to start another, thing again, are you?
I mean, I don't want to. I mean, I'd rather not, especially since you're, here and not actively against me.
Okay, good. Yeah, let's just...
Yeah.
Keep the drinks to a minimum.
When it's free, I can't make those kind of promises.
Maybe just the champagne.
What a mood.
Would anyone else like to introduce themselves?
Oh god, why are you looking at me?
All the solos should go first.
Well, hello. My character's name is, if I can pronounce it, Zumeli. She is a Yuan-Ti pureblood wizard.
So pretty much a Naga.
Yes, a Naga. And a noble. And I don't even know what to say next.
Well, what does she think? She walks in. What does she think of these people here? Of the situation?
Well,
Where did the postman find her? Was she also in the woods?
Doing their business. Never forget.
Man.
Now that I think about it, Qualius might have been in the woods too, since he just sort of like hops from town to town. He was probably like just chilling out in a
just
hostel.
hop from town to town? Is that just everyone's MO?
Yeah.
Why walk from town to town when you can hop?
Wow.
That was lame.
Wow.
Anyway.
Well, I guess it's probably more likely that he found her just in... Where? What's the name of their... I can't remember the nation they're from again, the Yuan-Ti nation. But probably probably a very strange encounter because they're kind of elitist, just as a race. So this is weird, just seeing this like random stranger just come in with a invitation. And who the hell is this person?
Oh, question.
Yes.
What race was the stranger, the postman?
Human.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, probably even more so.
He had a big bushy mustache, and he was like, "You're here."
Yeah, she's of course not going to like say anything to his face, but like, why is this like low level thing approaching me?
You legs.
Basically. Well, actually, she's
legs.
humanoid,
Oh, okay.
but still, she doesn't really take kindly to the other races.
So she's just being there, just looking at these people,
Just
being
very,
like,
very high and
I'm
mighty.
better than these people.
Basically.
This party's in my honor. Fuck you guys. How about
Special.
you?
Okay.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore.
I'm Faye Noah Maple Rock. I am a half-elf rogue and a
Maple
criminal.
Rock?
Maple
Yes.
Rock.
Lovely.
You fucking weeb.
If you do a Canadian accent, I'll die.
Please.
I'll die.
Don't.
How's it going,
No, the
eh?
thing is, we might not be able to hear her otherwise.
My God.
Especially since
Oh
my
my
Canadian
God.
accent is just I get
Why are you
quieter and
doing
thrown
this
in
to
a
me?
boot every once in a while.
A boot?
A boot?
But getting back to
Did you
stuff.
just say a boot?
A boot.
Just getting back to it.
Getting back to it. The postman found me, and this is really confusing. I was robbing a shack, and I opened the door, and he was inside the shack with the letter.
No.
And, like, I came in here for like to replace some supplies and like get something to fix the thing on my satchel. And there's this guy standing here with a mustache handing me a letter saying some guy named Randall's hosting a party in my honor. And I was like, okay, cool, I have a friend, I'm gonna go. So I walk in, I look around, I was like, hey, this all looks pretty great. And then I see a table with food, and I'm like, I wonder how much of that food I could fit into my bag before people notice.
Fair. Do you want to start? So Mal, Mav, and probably Ku, right? Would all be with?
Are we with Ku right
Are we with Ku? Katie?
Ku.
If you would like to come with me, you may. Who got the letter out of the three of us?
All three of you.
All three of us.
The same man
lovers.
just had an identical letter for all three?
Yep, just
I
hand
don't
them out,
trust
take one.
this shit.
So I am very much like, what the heck?
I don't want to go,
I mean,
but I will.
Like, this is not, like, we don't know anyone named Randall, and,
are we going to be arrested?
like,
Is this what this is?
is this, I think,
I don't trust
I
this.
think this is a setup, but I'm also very curious,
Yeah. I don't trust
and,
this.
you know, like, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back, so maybe,
You want to tell about your characters?
Never.
Also careful of all the dice.
Yeah, I'm putting it down now.
So-
Never again. Never again.
I play Malamith. He is a tiefling who lives on the streets with his twin brother.
Am I going? Mabzire. That's his name. That's the twin. There's two of them.
They're pink.
That's the.
They're
that's
pink.
They're pink.
They're pink.
Their eyebrow game is strong because their eyebrows are horns.
Hell
yeah.
Mabzire's kind of a dick.
Good.
That's what you need to know.
We can pair well.
Yeah.
We don't really trust many
Anyone.
people except
Anyone.
each other and Koo.
Who's
Kind of.
getting there? Kind
Koo
of.
kind of. We kind of like her. We've been traveling with her for a while, but we're still a little bit like, don't know.
I
But
would die for her.
I'd die for you.
I'd also die for you, but that's different.
That's
heart.
siblings.
Yeah.
My heart.
Now, Koo, how about you introduce yourself?
I am cool.
Our first character voice.
That's it.
Oh, the audio.
Oh,
So funny.
Or the audio.
The audio was really
The
bad.
audio is being weird.
but you want to talk about what your character is.
Nope.
Okay, so apparently the voice isn't coming through really well, which makes me kind of sad.
We can
There
pick it up
is-
when you can play in person.
Mm-hmm.
My character is Ku Kui Ze, and she is an Aarakocra druid.
She's a bird person.
Bird.
Burb.
Burb, yes.
Bird is the word.
Because she's dumb as rocks from what I can hear.
Jesus.
Who are you, first of all?
It was your words. You called her a bird brain.
Plan, but then I wound up rolling really well for her intelligence.
Oh,
Oh shit.
whoops. DM's bad.
I'm dumb as rocks if you want to use that.
Okay, you're dumb as rocks. If I can remember your name. Jesus.
I'm not gonna help you with that one.
I'm related, and I don't
Mav.
even know your name.
Shire.
Anyway,
Zyre. There you go.
Zyre.
Very close.
find it highly suspicious a human by the name of Randall would know anything about me.
The human's not named Randall. He's just a postman. He's just the messenger.
Any case, it could be a lead-in, a personal quest that I've been pursuing, so if it's a trap, of it.
So I guess we would.
So you're coming to this
Go.
place. What do you do?
Yeah, we're all in the room now, so I immediately started chatting with Dave.
Yo.
What do you all do when you're in
I'm
this
poor
room?
and I'm hungry.
The
I
food's not out yet, by the way. All the plates
Oh,
are
okay.
empty.
I am looking for food and then visibly disappointed when there isn't any.
I'm looking for the nearest escape route.
I'm not that smart.
That would be the door.
The door you just
If
came
they're
through.
blocked too easy. I need to know all of them. I don't trust anyone in this bitch.
Can
So
I do
how many windows are there?
At least one, possibly 4.
Can I do a
Okay.
perception check to look for the best exits in case this shit goes down?
Yes.
I might also do the same.
15 plus 19.
There's a front door and there's also a back door in the kitchen, which is where the employees are right now.
any windows to look out for? That
There is a few windows, like, it's a box, and it's, like, 2 by the doors. It's kind of symmetrical, of, like, window on each wall.
Does anything look suspicious here? Aside from the fact that a random
Aside from the party? Not really. Like, there's, like, some people going around, but they're just, like, setting up the tables and stuff. Yes.
How many people does the table seat? Like, how long is it?
It seats up to 10.
Up to 10? So we can say the room is probably fairly big. Because that'd be a big table.
Because it looks like it's like the party room sort of thing.
Okay, so, like, 4 windows, probably.
Yeah.
Solid.
Like, there's, like, some, like, lesser area of, like, some lounge tables, because it's also an inn. So, like, there's a check-in area, a place to sit, like, possibly a fireplace going, like, near it that has, like, a fire going. But it has, like, grates and stuff, so it's not, like, gonna be a trap or anything. And there's, like, a staircase that leads upstairs to some more, like, rooms properly.
So, I'm gonna go up to you.
Uh-oh.
And I'm just like, hey, do you know Randall?
I don't think I do. Do you know Randall?
I wouldn't be asking you. If I did, why would I?
Probably not. Do you know Randall?
I don't know. I think I stole a rake from a guy named Randall once. This might be revenge for that, but I can't give it back to him. It kind of broke.
That explains you being here then, but that doesn't explain us being here.
Even then, I said I think. He could have been named Randy for all I know.
So, all of us have gotten letters from someone named Randall, though. And none of us know them. So, what are we doing here? What is this?
All of a sudden, you hear a ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. The doors burst open dramatically, revealing a very tall, like 5'9", 5'10" woman with like flowing like red hair, like curled, like a big red hat, red, like she's all dressed in red, all fancy looking. The reason why she's tall is because she's wearing really fucking high heels. She's like painted on with like lots of makeup. She's got a giant ass cleavage. One of those type of ladies. She's like, welcome to the such and such tavern. We're so happy to having a party here already. It's all of you, right? Weird. Thought there'd be more.
Qualius is loving this, for the record. like as soon as those doors, just like bam, and then like lady in red. Internally, he is just like,
Uh-oh.
this is what's going on?
Katie logged out.
Oh no!
Oh.
Well,
That's no
Wait.
bueno.
If no one else is going to say something, because like if anyone feels like they would just immediately jump on the conversation, feel free to.
Well, you're the one who sent the invitations.
my only comment is this woman supposed to be Randall?
it's Randall.
My hand is on my sword, and I'm very cautious about the whole thing. I don't trust this.
I'm also very cautious. I don't trust anything that's happening right now.
Okay, so I will let her continue. She shrugs. And she's like, well, at any rate, I assume you all got checked in?
Oh shit! I didn't even think to do that. I'm so sorry. Where's the counter's over there, right?
Oh, yes. My apologies. I'm Matilda. I will be your host for tonight. Now, I was told by Randall, that this would include a dinner and a night's stay here, so feel free to partake in whatever your wishes are. Command, just tell me and I'll get anything to accommodate your stay here. Though,
Reading off her hands or
well, she has like a note in there, because, you know, it's like the party itinerary of, like, who's supposed to be there.
Alright. Got a list.
Yeah, because, you know, she's a businesswoman. She doesn't know these people, and they have very complicated names. She's a simple woman.
Okay, so
For the record, Dave is already at the checkout counter because he knows that that's where he's supposed to go firsthand. He said hello to Qualies and he beelined it over there. Because he's a good party
When she's
goer.
like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
did anyone check in? He's like, I did.
Stop, I already did it, bye.
yeah.
He's like, oh, excellent.
While you were checking in, Qualius was just like looking around, appreciating the decor. Like didn't
Basically.
even think about
Basically.
like where Dave went.
And David's already
Are we
like, here I
putting
am
real
checking
names
out.
down? Because they already have them, so.
I honestly don't even want to let them know that we're actually here.
Yeah.
But
Can we
yeah,
skip that?
like I mean, Qualius like as soon as he was like, oh shit, I didn't check in, he hopped over to the check-in desk and like was taking care of
It's
that.
like, if you don't now, you can always do it later. Because I'm sure you're all hungry, right?
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
All
Yes.
Thank you.
Though I do have a note here. She pulls one out of her breast pocket.
Victoria's Secret compartment.
Oh my god.
Nice.
But she pulls it out of her pocket and she unfolds it, being like, I did get a letter just an hour before everyone came in saying that Randall will not be meeting up with us. He had an emergency come up, so it's just all of you here, which he's told us everything beforehand, so not to worry. Just to tell us that we are to do anything you ask, no matter the price, we'll do it.
Suspect.
In that case, I need your best room.
All right. You want the suite?
Yes,
Okay. You better go after the checkout then.
I will.
Slither.
Slither,
Get the penthouse
Oh wait,
suite.
you have legs right now.
Yes, I have legs.
All right.
I'm
I
humanoid.
keep forgetting.
It's okay.
Sorry. I'm just like thinking about the Naga.
You're
aspect.
right. Yeah.
No matter the price is kind of tempting to check in. It's a little tempting.
No.
Hello.
Huh?
Yep.
Hello?
Fading out.
Hello?
Oh.
Oh, we're fading out now.
Oh. Which is why I kept saying to do Skype, because Skype's more reliable in the audio thing.
You know what? Pull up Skype, but Skype's a...
Then again, I don't know if Katie has Skype.
Katie has Skype.
We'll do it after this episode,
Yeah, okay.
because we still got a bit to go. So, has anyone got any questions for me?
Who is Randall?
I don't know, he's just the one who booked it.
Did he tell you why he booked it?
No, I was just saying a party for these people, and I was like, alright.
Have you met Randall?
What did he look like?
Kind of, it's hard to describe. Kind of,
Race?
Was he a human?
Was he the postman?
was he what?
The postman.
I guess human-ish. We have a sort of, what's the word? Discretion. A lot of things go on in this inn, so we don't really tell it to a lot of people, but I can assure you had 2 hands, 2 feet,
Wow.
and a head.
Anything in between?
I've met people with less.
Yes, he was not a limb bundle.
Yes.
Uh,
no.
What?
Did
no.
he have
What?
tail or wings?
I don't think so. No. He wore a big hat, so it was hard to see if he had, like, elf ears or horns or anything like that, so...
Well, either he's a wizard or just a really cool dude. So either way, I'm interested in meeting him.
Cool subjective.
I think I know cool, whoever you are. Anyway, so when, if I could ask, is there a planned time for when the food's coming out?
Oh. Very soon.
Hella.
That sounded really ominous.
That did.
Oh no, I'm just excited.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
You said ask for anything, no matter the cost.
Yes.
Are you speaking in terms of if I ask for a sandwich, it's okay? Or are you speaking in terms of literally anything? So if I say, bring me a puppy, I get a puppy.
We don't do services, darling.
God damn it!
We don't do those kind of services. We can only provide what we can in-house. So if you say, oh, bring me an ale with golden shards in it, we would. I don't know why. Dragons ask for it, so...
Dave just does a thumbs up.
We do have a nice jewel collection.
Jules?
Because we know that dragons like to eat jewels. They're very, artificial, so don't even
Helps
think
with
it's-
digestion.
Oh, they're fake. Never mind.
Yeah, they're to help to We are very inclusive with our inn. We run a tight business. We run a very good business, mind you.
Can I cast a spell?
Sure.
I want to cast Detect Good and Evil.
Ooh. Okay. On Matilda?
I think I could.
I was
Can't hear you when you're mumbling.
Yeah, I was hoping someone would have, like, Detect Magic or Detect Good and Evil or something like that.
I'm a weak boy. I can't do shit yet. I'm dumb as rocks and I can't do anything yet. I can punch things real good.
You can punch things, but you can't detect things for shit.
I can
make
punch
friends
things
with snakes.
really
Wow.
That sounds
I'm gonna
so
be a
useful.
full
I'm so
paladin
happy
level
you're
3.
here right
Leave me
now.
alone.
You're welcome. I know I am.
Also,
I don't know.
Yes?
kind of staying closer to the door
Uh-huh.
and sleeping on the roof tonight.
Okay.
Solid.
Also, because Dave was the first one to check in, he actually got the best room in the hotel.
Well, too bad you're getting kicked out because it's mine now.
It's not possible.
You're gonna have to share.
So Detect Good and
Ew.
Evil is for the duration. You know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
As well as where the creature's located. It can go through objects,
Okay.
like penetrate most barriers.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Roll.
Yeah. 23.
Okay. So, cast the magic. She kind of notices, being like, okay. Magic goes twinkly twink. She's fine. She's good. Like, there's some, shades of gray area in the back, but that's just mostly they have some interesting employees, which you'll be seeing in a second, because when she came in, she closed the doors. Guess what happens? They burst open again. Here comes a row of employees left and right of many kinds. We got an orc, we got a troll, we got a human, we got an elf, we got many people coming out with just giant platters of food. Like the orc's carrying like a giant, whole roasted pig. It's pretty incredible. And they lay it out on the table all fancy-like, and she's like, alright, dinner served.
Which also sounds very ominous.
No, she's just very excited because it was a whole big array. It was all choreographed and everything.
Like a whole Be Our
You're-
Guest kind of
Yeah,
situation.
she's
yeah.
be our guest.
So they're literally like Lumiere, basically.
Yeah.
They're like a Lumiere character.
Yeah, she's a very swanky, big busted Lumiere.
Yeah. Qualius once again is loving this, seeing all this, once they actually start, putting down the stuff, Qualius just immediately turns to Matilda and is just thank you, this is fantastic, are you the manager?
Oh yeah, I'm
Just
just
near tears.
You do fantastic work. Here, let me write down my name for you. If you're ever looking for somebody, I might not be around, but if you're ever looking for somebody, because you put on a good show here.
Thank you. I'll keep it in mind.
So are we all sitting down now, or does anybody else have anything to say?
Yeah, I think so. The night is yours. What do you do?
I suppose we should sit down.
Dave kind of just looks at the platters of food, but he's fairly trusting, so he's immediately like, "Why, thank you," and then he just immediately takes a good portion of helpings, asks for a few of those jewels you were talking about, and then goes to sits down to Qualius because he's the only man he really knows. So
I'm waiting for other people to start eating, so I see if they die.
Yeah, no, I can tell you straight up, none of it is poisoned.
Yeah.
Okay,
None of them
There's
die.
no traps, there's no poisons. Just have fun.
We don't know that yet.
Yeah, it's we don't know
Yeah,
that in story.
Just so if you do a lot of perception checks, being I'm just telling you up front.
Okay, just saving time for us.
Yeah.
Alright.
But anyway,
Mab sits, not near anyone, but he sits.
in a corner
Not just
by himself.
Yeah, we sit by ourselves at the other end of the table. There's only 7.
With
they don't have to
two.
sit by us.
We're just
Yeah.
two. Yeah.
You can sit by us. Cool's cool.
Cool's cool. Cool's cool.
Couscous. Couscous.
Qualius hasn't sat down yet, but he has been watching Dave, and like seeing Dave take the food. Qualius is immediately like, "Okay, this is cool. Now I don't have to ask anybody to cast detect magic. That's so handy."
Oh
Whoa.
shit.
Who's buzzing?
Oh, sorry.
You're buzzing, but my zipper came off.
Oh no!
Oh.
Weird.
But anyway, so like, you two said you were like sitting sort of like far away from Dave. Where are you two in the room?
I look at the food and I'm like, okay, what do I like best? And then I sit near that.
Okay.
I will probably be sitting as far away from everyone as I can, and I'm not worried about any of the food because I have poison immunity.
Oh. So this is sort of a hot tub situation where everyone is just trying to like
5 feet
be.
apart 'cause we're not getting
Yes, exactly.
Best.
6 adventurers sitting in 7 adventurers sitting in a hot tub, 5 feet apart because they're not gay. But anyway, so like Qualius, like seeing that like there's a ton of food, there's no risk of like not getting any, and you know, now I was like, okay, cool, like Dave knows that it's all good, so I don't have to worry about being poisoned.
Dave doesn't know, but he trusts.
Yeah, and Qualius trusts Dave.
Oh.
And so Qualius ready for some, you know, networking, because hell yeah, like these people were invited to this same party, and if this random guy knows him, then clearly, like, you know, friend of a friend. So Qualius, like, because you two are sort of together and it creates more of a social air, Qualius is like, okay, those two I'm good. So goes over, talks to like, so hey, are you guys in the performance world too, or?
Oh yes, actually.
Oh cool,
we have
awesome.
Quite the show. I kind of look at. Do you look kind of wealthy, or do you look like you have money at all?
Not really. I definitely look like I kind of just travel.
Artist?
Yes, I'm a starving artist. That's exactly what it is.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, but you look gullible.
In this situation, I look gullible. I look very yes and right now.
Right, okay.
So I pull out some cards,
Ooh.
and I'm just like, okay, like, look at the cards, like they're all normal, right?
Yeah.
Pick a card,
Yeah.
you know,
Sure. This one. Yeah. I mean, you really don't have to do this right now if you don't
and
want.
then like put it back in the deck.
Okay.
This is
There,
fine, just
all right.
put it back. And then like, I like slide the deck of cards, and your card's just not in there. And I'm just like, I reach behind you, and then I pull it out. I'm like, is this your card?
It is that. Oh man, I love that. I love that. Like, are you guys like based someplace, or do you travel?
No, we
Travel
move
around.
I feel that. I feel that a lot.
Now, do you have some coin for that?
Well, I mean, I get.
I'm kidding.
I was about to say, I get where you're coming from, but like, you're supposed to, you know, talk contracts before the performance. But yeah, no, that's cool. You know anybody else here?
The bird. We know the bird.
Okay, cool.
We've
The
been
little
with her-
bird.
We've been with her for a bit. She's nice.
Oh yeah, Koo, what are you doing?
Koo is having some of the fish, because that's her favorite food.
Eat that fish.
But when she notices Dave, she gives him a wave, because they've worked together before.
Right! It's you!
Wait, at this point, have we met? Did we
No,
meet
I think at most Dave has been looking around dumbly, looking at the food, looking at Qualius, and he finally notices that there's a bird in the room.
Now, is he looking at Qualius, or is he like just like, hey, Qualius?
He's looking at Qualius.
Other black and white
He's
photographs.
gazing lovingly at Qualius. Is he? That needs. We need to pace out this relationship. We need to take it slow.
His eyes just burning a hole in Qualius. Hello. No, he's like, you know, Qualius is the only like person he remotely knows. So he's kind of just like, at some point I want to hang out with Qualius because I at least know this person, versus the sketchy people that are kind of doing card tricks, versus the person who was talking about
Fair.
stealing somebody's rake, versus this obviously high class bitch who wants my room.
It's my room.
It's not. I told you to check out that first.
It's not my room.
You went to
and sweet.
Alright.
Calm down.
You called us sketchy, but at least we haven't said anything incriminating yet.
That implies that you will eventually, right? A little bit.
You
Just
don't
a
know
little
me.
bit.
Don't know that.
A little bit. Okay. So anyway, so Dave sees
Cool.
the coo, the bird, the crow, the bird.
Bird.
And so since he was sitting down and since Qualius is busy, he decides to go over to his kind of acquaintance that he knows. Ah, it is you! I haven't seen you in so many days. Or years. Years. Why are you pointing?
It's been 4 months.
Oreos.
It's been what? What?
Dave, is your head alright?
You couldn't hear over the sound like Mal reaching over and grabbing a
Like,
batch of
goddamn,
of
Beggars, stop blowing up! Oh, I'm trying to get some damn instructions! I'm dying!
Poor Dave.
I couldn't hear you over somebody getting some double-stuffed Oreos from one of the servants. Can you please repeat that?
They're mega stuffed, excuse you?
That's what the servant says. Excuse you, those are mega stuffed! Dave's just like, oh, I'm so sorry, my apologies. But it is nice to see you once again. How has life been?
Oh, well, you know, I'm still going around, still trying to figure out how to prevent the end of the world.
Oh,
Wait, what?
that is quite nice, I guess.
This isn't common knowledge at this point? Wow. Behind the times, all of you.
How are you saying that as your character? Like he just overhears, just like
Yeah.
not everybody can understand the intricacies.
To be fair, he also doesn't know jack shit. He's just
Coming in and out, I can't hear what you're saying.
Aw.
Oh.
We'll switch this character a bit. Which, speaking of, we're actually getting to the end of this episode, so if you want to wrap up your combo with the coup.
That was nice that you are still not trying to die. I'm gonna eat now.
Oh, Dave is so awkward.
Poor Dave.
And so, today we leave our heroes feasting in an inn. Not
Awkward.
sure what's happening.
So awkwardly.
So awkwardly. With card tricks, a elf that stole a rake once,
Half elf, isn't it?
half elf,
As far as you know.
card tricks, you having a boner for performance,
Yes.
Oh my god.
and you being awkward, and the bird eating some fish, and sleeping on the roof apparently. We will figure out what's gonna happen next time. So, have a...
Boom. We just all go to
Any
row.
last thoughts of what's happening so far?
The end of the world.
Get wrecked, son.
Yeah, like that's a new info shared with the room.
Yeah.
Like when that comes up, Qualius does sort of like turn his head like, what?
Uh,
Well, that should be for next time.
Yay!
But yes, have a good night, everybody. Bye!
Woo!
Woo!
When you say bye, you can.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
Woo!